Welcome to Off the Record, the court channel with a slight difference. And what's that difference? Well, just read the comments my subscribers leave. They can tell you yourselves. So if you're new, please subscribe. And for my subscribers, cheers for the comments. Now, let's go look at a dude that says he's far too drunk to plea.
All right. This is the People versus Johnny Ray Staton Jr. Sir, can you tell me your name?
Johnny Staton Jr.
It would be a good guess to think that Johnny Jr. here gets drunk off moonshine.
Okay, and this is... All right, sir, you're here today on an indecent exposure
And another good guess that he was drinking with his cousin.
matter. You had an opportunity to speak to an attorney and you denied that. Is that accurate?
Didn't mean to. I was under some alcohol this morning.
Well, he just tried to talk to you like 10 minutes ago. Are you still under alcohol right now?
Partially.
Is there an officer near you?
Yep, I'm right here, miss.
Can you tell me when he was arrested? How long has he been in custody?
He came in as, I want to say it was 9:35 last night at 10:04.
So you're still drunk from 9:35 last night, sir?
I didn't say I was drunk, Your Honor.
Well, you said you're under the influence of alcohol. I can't arraign you if you don't know what's going on, sir. Do you understand that?
I understand. It's been a rough night, and I was just woke up.
All right, well, if you need another night, we still have time. I'm willing to wait 24 hours to arraign you. You've got a no bond, full extradition hold out of Ohio, so you're not going anywhere. I got all the time in the world. You would feel better being arraigned tomorrow when you understand what's going on. I'm cool with that. I've got no problem with that, sir. Officer?
Yes?
The defendant is stating to me that he's inebriated. He's got a full extradition hold. It doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Can we have him arraigned tomorrow?
Yeah, we can.
All right, we'll see him tomorrow.
All right.
That is the look of a man who blames his cousin. Welcome to Off the Record.
At this time, Your Honor, I'll be requesting a preliminary exam date. To our knowledge, discovery is. I would also be addressing bond when.
Would people have their witnesses available the 28th?
We'll do our best, Your Honor.
That's the bond.
As to bond, yes, Your Honor. After speaking with Mr. Orr, he would like me to request a release on tether to his mother's address in Suzanne Court in Inkster, Michigan. He's currently working on getting licensure for such things as HVAC and pool maintenance. He has a couple more classes to complete. He's been unable to complete these classes due to being in custody. So he would like to be able to go out, be released, complete these classes, and be able to begin work in this field. So I'll be asking for a release on tether or in the alternative, a reduction in bonds.
Response.
Hold out of Oakland County for an OWI in which the bond is $7,500. He also has a previous CB conviction from 2010 and other controlled substances and high VHC. He also, in this case, the victim and defendant were arguing. He grabbed her by the hair and neck. She tried to break free, her to the ground. He strangled her and let go. He found out the police were called. The police were called by their daughter when she heard the victim scream for her to call the police. And their son had to step in to stop the assault. He also threatened to kill the victim numerous times that day of the assault, as well as during the assault that was also heard by their daughter. So we would object to any reduction in bond.
Anything else?
That is this time, Your Honor.
Motion for bond reduction denied.
Let me introduce you to someone who makes Judge Stevens a little bit jumpy. His name is Bartholomew Granger. And what did he do? Well, he did this.
A man accused of opening fire at the Jefferson County Courthouse was in Judge Johnny Stevens' courtroom today for a hearing on a pending trial. 41-year-old Bartholomew Granger was on trial March 14th for aggravated sexual assault of a child. A jury was picked and testimony had begun. The court was in recess on March 14th when shots were fired outside the courthouse about 11 a.m. Investigators say Granger opened fire with a semi-automatic rifle, killing one woman and injuring three others. His daughter and ex-wife were among the shooting victims. Police believe he targeted them because they were witnesses in his trial. The daughter remains hospitalized. Granger was in court today with his attorney after the defense filed a motion to declare a mistrial in the aggravated sexual assault case. For security reasons, part of the courtroom was blocked off with sliding bulletproof glass doors, and 4 bailiffs stood guard. Judge Stevens granted a mistrial because of the heightened attention after the courthouse shooting.
He did get found guilty of murder one, and now sits waiting to be fried on death row. So how do I know that this guy still makes Judge Stevens a little bit jumpy? Well, that would be this.
I mean, in Ronald Barnes.
Excuse me, Judge. Am I able to use someone's laptop to show video evidence?
I'm sorry, put her in custody right now. You don't approach the bench. I'm sorry. This is not the way you do things. Is this your witness? You don't approach this court and defy this court. Take her into custody right now. Put her right over there. Talk to her about what's proper and what's not proper. You don't come up and approach this bench. You can nod your head. You want, after Bartholomew Granger attempted to kill me and killed people in this courthouse, you have to understand the rules of behavior have changed. You don't approach this bench. You don't try to influence this court. And we have bailiffs we have 2 bailiffs are guarding us, me and the other lady next door, because we are in a heightened sense of security. You just can't approach the court. We do it under the rules of evidence and hearings. You had a chance to be heard. If he wants to supplement the record and ask for another hearing, we got other things to do. But you just don't approach me, whether it's here, outside, I'm guarded. There's just been too many acts of threats against this court's life. And I've got a family and I've got a sworn duty to follow the rules. This isn't people's court like on television.
Oh, this definitely isn't television. It's better. This is YouTube Off the Record. So make sure you subscribe, and I'll see all my subscribers next week. Check out the video and playlist on screen now if you want to see more juicy stuff without the boring parts.